Well, good morning. Good morning, DJ. Good morning, absent rider. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, man. Good morning. Big Bird. Good morning. Good morning, Gray. Good morning, Leonidas. Good morning, Peter. Good morning, Alfonso and Tracy. Good morning. David says good morning to everybody. Good morning. Oh, Gary, good morning. Gary says hi. Good morning. Good morning, James. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Man, beautiful Saturday. I'm telling you, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Clarissa, good morning. Felipe, good morning. Sheila says good morning from Texas. Where are you at, Sheila? What part of Texas? Good morning, Country Onion. That's a cute one. Country Onion. I like that. Good morning. Oh my gosh. Oilfield Dad official. Good morning. Good morning, David. Good morning, Drew. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Weatherford. Yep, I know where Weatherford is. Eric says good morning from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, huh? Sheila, good morning, and thanks for the gifts. Man, y'all are already rocking this morning. Thanks for all the gifts, guys. If you're just sitting around, tap on that screen. It helps our algorithms. You guys on YouTube, subscribe and like and I'll do all that stuff. All that stuff helps our algorithms. When you're messing with social media, it's all about the algorithms. Anyway, I greatly appreciate you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is a good day to make it a great day, right? This is a good day to make it a great day. How about we do that today? Y'all with me? We all in on that one? Good day to make it a great day. Man, I'm excited to be with you guys. I came out, I got a bunch of new stuff I'm going to go over with you today. A little more business type stuff. So I'm excited about doing that. I was going through my notes, pulling out stuff. So good morning. Good morning. I got my coffee. Man, I'm a happy camper. I'm with my friends right here, and I got my coffee. What else could a guy ask for? I tell you, it is good to be with you guys. For you guys that are just joining, I'm Presley Swagerty. Presley, Presley, Presley. Yep. Hey, Brianna, good to see you. Presley Swagerty. Yep. Grew up in the ghettos of South Dallas. Was a high school basketball coach for 16 years. Never made any money. Got involved in network marketing. It exploded. Became the number one earner in the company. And for 21 years, I've been the number one earner in that company. And from there, we bought car dealerships and printed circuit board companies and logistics companies and auto transport companies and real estate and car washes. And now I'm getting into franchises. I'm an entrepreneur. I can't even say it. Entrepreneur, businessman. That's what I am. Anyway, love it. Good morning, everybody. Glad y'all are all here. I'm going to go over some core values that drive great business behavior. Y'all ready? Every business I start, I use these core values. So, what we usually do is in our businesses, we'll find a wall and put the name of our company, and then we'll have lines coming out, and I'll list each of these 15 things. Now, I don't have room to put the other stuff on there, but I'll put the word. And people know what it means because we go over this stuff with them. But again, I think your core values are huge in your business. Integrity is number one. So let's just get going here. Y'all ready? I'm excited to be with you. We'll take just a few minutes to go over these core values that drive great business behavior. Core values that drive great business behavior. So here we go. Let's go over some. Good morning, everybody. Number one, I put it is integrity. Do the right thing even when no one is watching. Builds trust with clients, team members, and stakeholders. I'm telling you, integrity. The best definition I know about integrity is doing the right thing even when no one's watching. I mean, that is so true. We got to have integrity. Number two, accountability. Take ownership of actions, decisions, and outcome. No excuses, only solutions and results. Accountability. You got to hold people accountable. I mean, that's his life, guys. I mean, in business, if people aren't being held accountable, I'm telling you, they'll stray off the farm. I'm telling you, that's the way it goes. We got to have accountability. Number three, excellence. I think the way you do anything is the way you do everything. So commit to high standards in every task. Good enough is never enough. Nope, nope. Number 3, we got to have some excellence, guys. Number 4, customer obsession. Well, always understand when you're in business, it's all about the customer. I mean, the bottom line in the sentence, this is, making money is about customers. You can have the best product in the world, but if you don't have any customers, it doesn't matter. So prioritize delivering value, service, and satisfaction. Put the customer at the center of every decision. Guys, that is key, customer obsession. We're in business to do business, and to do business, we got to have customers. Number 5, a growth mindset. Embrace challenges, learn from feedback, and never stop improving. Mistakes are stepping stones to non-stop signs. To not stop signs. I'm telling you, we've got to have a growth mindset, and y'all know I talk about that all the time. If you want more, you got to become more, and you got to teach that in your company. When you get a business going, guys, it's got to be about a growth mindset. Embrace challenges, learn from feedback, and never stop improving. Come on, we got to go for it. We got to go for it. Number 6, one of my favorite, teamwork. Collaborate, support one another, and share wins. No lone wolves. Success is a team sport. I always talk when I'm talking to my team members at the businesses we have, I'm always saying team. Together, everyone achieves more. TEAM. Together, everyone achieves more. Michael Jordan was the man. He was a phenomenal basketball player, but he didn't win those championships by himself. He had Scottie Pippen. He had all those Kukoc, and he had the Worm, and he had all those people playing with him. So I'm telling you right now, you can't do it alone. You got to foster great teamwork in your company. Number 7, you want innovation. Innovation, I'm telling you, encourage creativity and calculated risk taking. Within reason, I never got on anybody for taking a little bit of a risk. I mean, I encouraged it, because you got to get people thinking outside the box. Constantly seek better, faster, and smarter ways. We would have team meetings all the time with our car business, and I was always saying, hey, do y'all have a better idea? Is there a way we can do this better? Because I always wanted to be improving. Innovation is a key to business, boys and girls. Number 8, respect. Treat everyone, clients, coworkers, competitors, with dignity, and the competitors is key too. I never talk down a competitor. I just don't think that's the way we want to do business. But respect. Treat everyone, clients, coworkers, competitors, with dignity. Differences are strengths, not threats. So I'm telling you right now, we respect everybody. And to this day, that is one of my core tenets, is that we're going to show respect to everybody. Number 9, discipline. Show up, follow through, and deliver with consistency. Long-term success is built on short-term habits. Oh my gosh, listen to that one. Long-term success is built on short-term habits. We've got to have that discipline, guys. Discipline, you know what it is. I talk about it all the time. Doing what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it. And the key phrase here is whether you feel like it or not. Doing what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, whether you feel like it or not. Number 10, transparency. Transparency. Be open about challenges, decisions, and directions. Be open about challenges, decisions, and directions. Trust grows when information flows. I always tried to keep my team with the car business. I always wanted to keep my team in the know. You got to keep people in the know, guys. I mean, you got to be transparent, and I always had an open door policy. I didn't want people scared to come and talk to me about something. So I'm telling you, transparency is huge. 11, service. Lead with a servant heart. Add value before asking for anything. Oh my gosh, is that strong or what? Success follows those who help others succeed. Success follows those who help others succeed. So in your business, you want to have a service mentality. You want to have that servant heart. I tell you what, if you'll get a team of people with a servant heart, I'm telling you, you'll be unstoppable. You'll be unstoppable. Number 12, ownership. Act like an owner. Think long term. Protect the mission. Don't pass the buck. Carry it. I want it all. I always want in my businesses, and we're starting franchise businesses now, and I'm going to talk about this at our first big team meeting when we open up. But I'm telling you right now, you want everybody to act like an owner, think long term, protect the mission, don't pass the buck, carry it. You want to get people thinking with that ownership attitude. If they start feeling like they've got a little ownership, and it just helps everything. Helps everything. I'm telling you. So 12 is ownership. Number 13, adaptability. Be flexible in the face of change and challenge. The best teams evolve quickly. When I was coaching, when a team would switch from man to man to zone, you gotta adapt quickly. When they would start full court pressing you, you'd have to adapt and get into your full court press offense quickly. That's the same way a business is, guys. Things are going to change. You got to be able to adapt and keep moving. So adaptability, be flexible, excuse me, in the face of change and challenge. The best teams evolve quickly. Number 14, gratitude. Appreciate opportunities, appreciate customers, and appreciate team wins. Gratitude fuels humility and perspective. My gosh, I talk on here all the time about have the attitude of gratitude. I talk on here all the time about every day I get up and I write 3 things I'm thankful for. Guys, you got to have gratitude. I'm telling you what, if you have gratitude, I don't know what it does, but it just attracts success. It's crazy how that works. And obviously, everything we do comes from the good Lord, but I'm telling you, if you got that gratitude, good things happen. Attitude of gratitude. And then my last one is courage. Courage. Speak up, stand firm, step forward, especially when it's hard. Growth lives on the other side of comfort. Guys, you got to have courage. Courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is being a little scared and doing it anyway, but we got to have courage. So let's recap. These are core values that drive great business behavior. If you've got a business, I'm telling you. Number 1 is integrity. Number 2 is accountability. Number 3 is excellence. Number 4 is customer obsession. Number 5 is a growth mindset. Number 6 is teamwork. Number 7 is innovation. Number 8 is respect. Number 9 is discipline. Number 10 is transparency. Number 11 is service. Number 12 is ownership. Number 13 is adaptability. Number 14 is gratitude. And number 15 is courage. And again, in all my businesses, I usually try to find a wall where I put our company name, and then I have lines coming out, and all 15 of those words are around our company name, so it keeps that fresh on people's minds. Man, good morning, everybody. There we go. I believe your culture in your company is huge. So I'm challenging you when you start a business, even if you just got one employee, start working on that stuff because it works. It works. I've watched it in action for decades now. And, I believe with all my heart, there's going to be 2 groups of us. There's going to be the group that's glad they did, and there's going to be the group that wishes they had. So anyway, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let's get to going. Y'all ready? Y'all get to go. And I got all kinds of notes ready to talk to you guys about. I'm excited about what we got going. I'm excited about our residual earners community. Are y'all excited about our residual earners community? Guys, I'm telling you what, our community has a movement going on. We're all leveling up. We're all taking it to the next level. Y'all with me? Oh, come on. Let's go. Let's take it to the next level. Y'all ready? Let's go. Get the band back together. Yeah, the brass man. Good morning, brass man. Oh my gosh, get the band back together, man. That's I love getting on here with you guys. I have fun every morning, man. Let's go. Y'all ready? Let's rock the house. All right, here we go. Let's talk about and excuse me. But again, guys, our team is amazing. Our team is amazing. I love residual earners. Did you know everything I do, I call it residual earners because I want you making residual income. In other words, I want you making money when you're eating, sleeping, laying on the beach, shopping, golfing, whatever you're doing. I want you making money. That's what residual income is. That means you do something once and you keep getting paid over and over and over and over again. So let's go. Y'all ready? Let's get that residual income coming in, huh? Man, I got sinus this morning. Sorry. Anyway, we started a podcast channel. It's called Residual Earners. We've got a live. I do this every day, guys. I start anywhere, 6:30, 6:45, something like that. And I go every day, 7 days a week. I'll even be on here tomorrow before I go to church. So I jump on here every day, and we do these. And then we started a university, a success school. Guys, if you haven't jumped in our success school, you need to. Come on, jump in our success school, residualearnersuniversity.com. Jump in there and get with a bunch of winners. I'm telling you, if you're wanting to win, we've got a team culture of winning. I'm telling you, we've got a movement going on. Our community is amazing. We've got courses in there. We bring experts in all the time. We have a video library that's massive. We all network with each other. We have accountability partners. I mean, we're on the road to success. And if you want to get on that road to success, come join us. Residualearnersuniversity.com. I'm gonna tell you, here's our mission statement in Residual Earners. Y'all ready? To lead a movement of 1 million residual earners by teaching people how to think bigger, act boldly, and build multiple streams of income through smart business and personal growth. That's our mission statement for our school, huh? To lead a movement of 1 million residual earners by teaching people how to think bigger, act boldly, and build multiple streams of income through smart business and personal growth. Whoa, baby, is that strong or what? I love our mission statement. But anyway, there's our mission statement. Good morning, everybody. Let's get to going. Little changes add up to big accomplishments. Huh? Y'all with me? Little changes add up to big accomplishments. You're going to find out one fact of life. You know, when I take a personality test, like a culture index or something, I'm a visionary off the charts. I mean, visionary. That's my dominant trait is I'm a visionary. Well, you know, I'm a visionary and I like to do big things, but do you realize you can only do so many big things? Most of the things we do in life are little things. But here's the deal. All those little things add up, they compound, and they become our life's accomplishments. So I want you to be thinking about that, all the little things you do, because the problem with little things is little things are easy to do, but they're also easy not to do. And I'm challenging you right now, do the little things and watch how they compound out, and they will become your life's accomplishments. Little changes add up to big accomplishment. Small hinges swing big doors. Whoa. Success isn't built in one leap. It's constructed brick by brick, step by step, day by day. While the world celebrates big wins and dramatic transformations, the truth is this: the greatest accomplishment are the results of consistent, intentional, little changes over time. The truth is this: the greatest accomplishments are the result of consistent, intentional, little changes over time. We've got to come to grips with it, guys, that we don't get a chance to do big things a lot. Now, every once in a while, and when you do, take advantage of it. But I'm telling you, most of the things we do to accomplish greatness in our life is little things that we do over and over again. You know, I talk all the time about if you'll put $250 in a mutual fund every month, but just put $250 in a mutual fund. Mutual funds are going to return, given the ballpark, 8 to 12%. So I put $250 in there every month, and I leave the returns in there. So I let it start compounding. Do you realize if you're 30 years old and you start putting 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, do you realize when you retire, you'd have about $2 million? It's kind of crazy, isn't it? Just putting a little bit in there every month. You'd have about $2 million. You know, if you read 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day, just 10 pages, just take 10 or 15 minutes and do that little bit every day. Do you realize in a year you would have read 3,650 pages? You'd read 15 to 20 good books. Probably you hadn't read 15 to 20 good books in the last 10 years if you're like I was. I mean, used to. I didn't read. Now I do, but I used to did. But I'm telling you what, it's all those little things, guys, that compound out that become our life's accomplishments. I'll say it again. The truth is this: the greatest accomplishments are the results of consistent, intentional, little changes over time. People often look at someone who has achieved massive success, financial freedom, a fit body, a thriving business, and think, wow, they must have made one big move. Nope. But if you will pull back the curtain, you'll find a trail of small, often unseen decisions and work that compounded into greatness, huh? The compound effect is real. Little changes done consistently have a compounding effect. One healthy meal doesn't change your body. One healthy meal every day does. One call to a prospect won't build your business, but one call every day for a year does. That can create momentum, skills, and the pipeline of opportunity. It's not about doing everything at once. It's about doing the right things long enough to see the results. Y'all with me, guys? Come on, hang with me. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I can't talk this morning. Anyway, saving $10 a day may not feel like much, but over a year, that's $3,650 plus interest, and you're creating a good habit. Reading 10 pages a day adds up to 3,650 pages. In a year, that's about 15 plus books. Doing 20 push-ups a day might not seem impressive, but that's 7,300 push-ups a year and likely a stronger, leaner body, huh? Are you thinking through all this with me? Little things, guys, add up. What matters isn't the size of the change, it's the consistency of the action. Consistency beats intensity. Get this, because I see this all the time. Too many people burn out trying to make radical changes overnight. They go all in at the gym for a week and then quit. They read 100 pages in one sitting, then stop reading altogether. They work on their business nonstop for 48 hours, then crash from exhaustion. That's intensity without consistency, and it doesn't work. Y'all remember when you were in school, if you studied a little bit every day when you were in school, the test was no big deal. But you see so many people, they don't study every day. And then the night before the test, they're crashing and cramming and trying to get all that stuff in their brain. And I mean, it's kind of an ugly deal. You know, if they would have just consistently done it, if you and I would have consistently done it, and baby, I've done the crash course the night before many times in my life, but I've learned better now. I don't want to do it that way. Every day I try to do a little bit. A little bit. All those little bits add up, baby. I'm telling you right now, they do, huh? Little sustainable changes practiced daily will outperform big sporadic efforts every time because consistency builds habits and habits build results. You know, I talk all the time about you show me your habits and you show me who you run with, and I'll predict your future for you. Huh? Y'all with me? You show me your habits and you show me who you run with, and I'll predict your future. And I'm going to be right most of the time. If you've got good habits, if you're putting good stuff in your brain, and if you're running and if you're running with winners, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to be a success. Let me say that again. If you have good habits and you're putting good stuff in your mind and you're running with winners, people that are going somewhere in their life, I can just almost guarantee you're going to be a success. But if you're putting mush in your head and you're running with losers, I can tell you right now, you won't get where you want to go in life. And when I say loser, I don't mean they're bad people. You're just running with people that are stuck, people that are in neutral, people that aren't going anywhere in their life. Guys, we got to get with people that are going somewhere. Huh? Think about it. Think about it. And I saw where somebody put in here, I don't have any winners to run with. Yeah, you do. Get on these lives every morning. I'm a winner. And if you really want to run with winners, get in our success school. It's called Residual Earners University.com, guys. I'm telling you, if you really want to run with hundreds and hundreds of winners and network with hundreds and hundreds of winners and business owners and get to talk to everybody, I'm telling you, try us out. Residual Earners University. If you want to change your life, I'm telling you, we've got success story after success story. Get in there and start reading them. It'll impress you. I'm telling you right now. Little sustainable changes practiced daily will outperform big sporadic efforts every time. Why? Because consistency builds habits and habits build results. And if you have good habits and run with winners, you're going to be a winner, baby. Discipline isn't about doing everything today. It's about doing something today and something tomorrow and something the next day and something the next day. You can't skip the small things. You know, that's the thing I've learned so much in my life is that if it's easy to do, it's also easy not to do. Reading 10 pages a day, that much. Might take you 10 or 15 minutes to read your 10 pages. Easy to do, but it's also easy not to do. And if you stop doing it, you get out of the habit, and all of a sudden you don't read anymore. But if you'll make it a habit to read those 10 pages every day, in a year you've read 15 to 20 good business books or personal growth books, and your mind isn't the same. You can totally transform yourself by doing just little bits every day, just little bits. Find a time. For me, I get up early in the morning. I'm an early riser. And I get up and I get my coffee and I come sit at my desk. For me, I do 4 things. I read a couple of chapters out of the Bible. I pray. I read my 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book. And I watch one personal growth giant. Good morning, Lee. No. Let's break the silence with Angeline. Good morning, Angeline. But anyway, I do 4 things and I stack those 4 habits together. Read the Bible, pray, 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book, watch a personal growth giant. I do that every morning. Every morning. I get my butt out of bed and I do that every morning. Get my coffee, and while I'm sipping my coffee, I'm doing my 4 habits, guys. And my day gets better. My day is better because I started off putting great stuff in my mind. And then my life gets better because if you compound that out over months and over years, guys, you read so many books and do so many good things and watch so many personal growth giants, I'm telling you, your life won't be the same. I'm telling you, it's little things, guys, stuff you can do. If you really want to change your life, you got to understand, you got to do a few things different. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again and thinking you're going to get different results. Guys, those days turn into weeks, those weeks turn into months, and those months turn into years. And if we stay in that rut, we're going to be in that rut when we die. We don't want to. See, a rut's a grave with both ends knocked out. We don't want to be in a rut. We want to get life going. Either you're building your dream life or somebody hires you to build their dream life. Let's build our own dream life. How about that? How about us showing our kids and grandkids that somebody with our last name can do something big? Because you're either showing them they can do something big or you're showing them you can make excuses. Which one is it? What kind of legacy are you leaving? Think it through, boys and girls. What kind of legacy are you leaving? And I'm telling you what, we can all change now. See, it's never too late to be what you could have been. Because I get the question all the time. People say, I'm 40, 50, 60, 70 years old. Is it too late? No, heck no, it ain't too late. No. It's never too late to be what you could have been. It's never too late to get from that warning example to that example of being something special for your family. Again, I tell you what, the thing I took seriously, I grew up in the ghettos. So for me, I didn't want my kids and grandkids growing up in the ghettos. I wanted to show my kids and grandkids a different life, and I have. But I tell you what, you can do it too. You can leave the legacy that you want to leave. Let's make a decision that we're starting today to leave the legacy that we're wanting to leave for our family. Because, guys, understand this, and I'm not a real deep thinker, but this does hit me every once in a while. You and I don't just affect our kids and grandkids. We affect our kids and grandkids and generations to come by what we teach the ones that we're around right now, huh? Think that through. Are you teaching them that somebody with your last name can do something big with their life, or are you teaching them somebody with your last name makes a lot of excuses, huh? Think it through, and I know I'm being bold, but I tell you what, I think I got to rattle your cage every once in a while and us really get to thinking about our life, because I'll tell you this, it goes by quickly, and we're leaving an example. One way or the other, we're leaving a legacy. Come on, let's do this. What matters isn't the size of the change, it's the consistency of the action. Too many people burn out, huh? We don't want to burn out. Just start doing a little bit every day. That intensity without consistency, and it doesn't work. We got to be consistent. Little sustainable changes practiced daily will outperform big sporadic efforts every time, because consistency builds habits and habits build results. Discipline isn't about doing everything today. It's about doing something today and something tomorrow and something the next day and something the next day. You can't skip the small things. People want big lives, but they ignore the little disciplines that create them. Waking up early, saying no to impulse spending, making the uncomfortable phone call, writing your goals down and following through on them, listening to 15 minutes of a podcast instead of scrolling aimlessly, reading 10 pages out of a good book, watching one personal growth giant every day. People want big lives, but they ignore the little disciplines that create them, huh? Do you realize if you just got your butt out of bed 30 minutes early, you could read 10 pages out of a good book and watch a personal growth giant every day while you're sipping your coffee. Just quit hugging that pillow for 30 minutes and get up and start changing yourself. Because, guys, get this. You and I do not chase success. We attract success by the person we become. Fact. That's a fact, baby. You and I do not chase success. We attract success by the person we become. So if you want more, you got to become more. In other words, we got to grow. In other words, we got to start putting good stuff in our mind. Come on, baby. Let's do something different, huh? Let's don't just keep doing the same old, huh? Because if we keep doing the same old, we're going to keep getting what we're getting right now. And if that's not what we want, let's go. And I'm not just talking to the people down at the bottom of the barrel. I'm talking to the people in the middle. Good is the enemy of great. Because I get people all the time saying, I'm doing pretty good, Presley. A guy the other day told me, hey, Presley, I fly first class. Great. I'm glad you fly first class. Let's buy you a plane then. Let's start thinking bigger, guys. This is the only life you and I got. Why would we not be shooting for the stars, huh? Why would we not be shooting for the stars? Why would we not be going for it? Think that through. This is not a dress rehearsal. We don't get a do-over. This is the one and only. Let's go for it, huh? None of the actions will change your life. None of those actions are going to change your life in one day. But done daily, they'll completely transform who you are a year from now. If you'll start getting your butt out of bed 30 minutes early and reading those 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day and start watching a personal growth giant and, just looking at your goals, reading your goals, looking at your vision board and just doing a few simple things will change your whole freaking life. But you got to have the discipline to do them, huh? Do you have the discipline to quit hugging that pillow for 30 minutes and get up and start changing your life, huh? Little changes also shift your identity. Here's the powerful truth. Listen up. Every small decision reinforces your identity. Every time you choose a small positive action, you're voting for the kind of person you want to become, huh? Oh my gosh, come on, baby. You don't just read, you become a reader. You don't just save money, you become someone who values their future. You don't just move your body, you become someone who prioritizes their health. Huh? What about it? Do you realize this is the only body you and I got? Do you realize this is the only place you and I got to live? Looking at some of us, we don't think that way, though. This is the only body. This is the only place you and I got to live. Why would we not take care of this body? Because, baby, when this body goes, we go. Do you understand that? Got to get to eating better. We got to get to exercising, lose that weight. Let's go. Let's get healthy, baby. You can do it. Everybody on here, one good thing. Getting healthy is so doable. You know what it takes, though? Discipline. And guys, we can all have some discipline. Discipline's just doing what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, whether you feel like it or not. And I understand, baby. I am a double cheeseburger and tater tot kind of guy, baby. You know what? I've learned to eat healthier. Now, do I eat perfect? Nope, sure don't. But I eat healthier. Man, I eat a lot healthier. I don't do the burgers and cheese and all that stuff as much. I mean, every once in a while I'll splurge and do something big, but I'm a recovering chipaholic. So, I got to be careful. Give me a big old bag of barbecue potato chips and I can eat the whole freaking bag. But you know what? I don't know, it's been a few years back now that I was weighing like 230 something and I've lost 32 pounds. I'm down to 198. And I tell you what, guys, it was hard losing that weight. I'm telling you, because I'm a seafood eater. Yep, seafood eater. When I see food, I eat it. I mean, so I'm telling you, it was tough on me. It was real tough on me. But you know what? I gave up bread. I gave up dessert. I quit eating after 6 o'clock. I cut back on the carbs and I started getting to the gym every day. I just got me a plan and I stuck to it and I lost 32 pounds. 32 pounds. I mean, come on, babe. We can do that. I mean, come on. Is it easy? No. But is it worth it? Yeah. Man, I got tired of having that spare tire around my middle, huh? I didn't like that. Come on, if you don't like the way you're looking, if you don't like the way those clothes are fitting, if you don't like the way you're feeling, come on, baby, let's go. Isn't it time? Let me say it one more time. This is the only place you and I got to live. This body's it, baby. Oh, my gosh. You don't just read, you become a reader. You don't just save money, you become someone who values their future. You don't just move your body, you become someone who prioritizes their health. Let me throw this out there real quick when we're talking about health here. Do you realize there's billionaires that would trade places with you right now? I mean, they'd trade places with you in a heartbeat. And you go, why is that, Presley? Why would a billionaire trade places with me? Because they're laying in a bed with some disease and you got your health. They would trade every penny they have for your health. You know what? When you're healthy, you can have lots of goals. When you're not healthy, you got one goal, and it's to get healthy again. I just hope I'm emphasizing enough, guys. This is the only place you and I got to live. Take care of it. Let's get in shape, all right? Come on, as your identity shifts, your actions align, and your life begins to reflect the compound power of your choices. The hard you must choose. It's hard to be patient with small progress. It's hard to stay disciplined when results are slow. It's hard to keep showing up when no one is watching. But it's also hard, listen up, it's also hard to live with regret from wasted years. It's hard to scramble for big results later because you ignored small efforts now. It's hard to rebuild what could have been avoided by little daily disciplines. Choose your hard, huh? The easy to ignore moments are the ones that determine your future. Oh, let me say that again. The easy to ignore moments are the very ones that determine your future. Like I said earlier, if it's easy to do, it's also easy not to do, huh? Each small decision is a seed, and those who plant wisely reap abundantly, baby. Brick by brick, you build the life you want. Let me say that one again. Brick by brick, you build the life you want. You don't need a perfect day. You need a small win today. You don't need to master everything. You need to improve one thing. You don't need all the answers. You need one more step forward. We just got to get in the game, baby. Get that uniform on and let's get out in that game. Keep showing up. Keep making the little changes, because in the end, it's not luck, it's not hype, and it's not shortcut that builds the life that you want. It's choosing the small hard today so you can enjoy the big win tomorrow. I always tell people, do today what others won't so you can have tomorrow what others don't. Huh? Little changes add up to big accomplishments, baby. Come on, let's get to doing them, huh? Oh my gosh. Man alive. I got notes everywhere, huh? I got notes everywhere. All right. Good morning, everybody. Man, I looked through all my notebooks and pulled out a bunch of notes today. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess we were going to go all day, but I'm going to give you as many as I can in a couple of hours. And actually, we've already been going for 45 minutes. But anyway, good morning, everybody. Man, it's good to be with all you boys and girls. I'm excited you're here with me. Tell me real quick while my brain rests for a second, where are y'all calling me in from? Just did my reading. Joanne Tingle, I love it. Oh, Jayla. Morning. Good morning. Oh, Nebraska, Nashville, New Mexico, New York City, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Baltimore, Arkansas, Jacksonville, Toronto, Saudi Arabia. Man, we're global. Arizona, Houston, Kings Mountain, Virginia, Cincinnati, Boston, Massachusetts, North Carolina, Florida, Chicago's in the house. Lake Norman, North Carolina, Kentucky, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Chicago, upstate New York, Santa Fe, New Mexico, Wyoming, Windsor, UK, Sweden. Oh my gosh, we are global. Arkansas, Chicago area. That must mean you're in the suburbs. East Tennessee, because I'm in the Dallas area. Let's go. I love it. Tulsa's in the house. Maryland is in the house. Chris is in Tulsa. I love it. Good morning, everybody. Man, Sarasota, Florida. Carl is in there. Or Carla. Sorry, Carla. Carla's in Sarasota, Florida. Love your lives. Well, thank you so much. Dallas here. Carly is in Dallas. I'm in Heath, Carly. I'm on the east side over here. Man, good morning, Coach. Warren says, good morning, Warren. Man, Warren is in our university. I tell you what, it changed Warren's life. Guys, if you're wanting to get your life changed, jump in our school. It's a success school. Shorewood, Illinois is in the house. Oh my gosh, good morning. Kayla, good morning, Kayla. Oh my gosh, Kayla's in our university too. She is starting podcasts and doing great things with her life. Nancy's bestie, good morning. Oh my gosh. Get back up stronger, faster. I love that one. Get back up stronger, faster. Yes. Oh my gosh. From the gym. I love it. I'm going to get in the gym after a while. I tell you, I try to get in the gym like 5 or 6 days a week. Good morning. Good morning from a bunch of naughty in the Keys is with us. I love it. Jay says, good morning, Coach. Good morning. For you guys wondering why they call me Coach, I coached high school basketball for 16 years. Man, thanks for my up arrow, naughty in the Keys. Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Lori. Good morning to you. KK Love Creations. Good morning to you. Good morning. 5, 6 days a week. Yep, I work out. Ever get hooked on equities and market, even if you always lose? Well, you got to work real hard to lose all the time, because especially right now the markets are all going up. So hopefully you're reaping some of your returns back again, because right now everything seems to be trending in the right direction. The market went up about 850 points yesterday. So I think the Fed's going to lower some rates. So I think we're fixing to see some. I mean, we're already seeing great times, but I think they're even going to be greater. So anyway, my recommendation for unless you got the time, here's the way I work it. I've got businesses going on, so I don't have the time to study the market and study individual companies and look at all those financials and try to figure out which one's going to be moving the right direction. So I've got a guy named Duke Trend from Duke Wealth Management. I recommend a financial planner. If you don't have the time to do it all yourself, now if you got time to do it yourself, great. But if you don't, get you a financial planner that's their career. They spend their days digging through all that stuff. I just don't have time to do that. So I got a guy to do it. So if you don't have anybody, I recommend my guy. I don't make a penny for saying this, but Duke Tran from DukeWealthManagement.com. Duke Wealth Management. DUKE, DukeWealthManagement.com. So if you're looking for somebody, tell him Presley said to contact him. Anyway, I love Duke. He is a great guy. Now, I say I won't get anything for saying that. He might buy me some sushi or something. He might buy me lunch. Anyway, man, good morning, everybody. Man, it's good to see. Oh, Warren gave me a hat and a mustache. Man, thanks, Warren. Guys, I appreciate everybody every day. I love getting up and getting on here. This morning I couldn't wait to hurry and get my quiet time over with, where I do all my stuff, and I grab me a shower real quick, run in here and jump on here. I love being with you guys. I have fun being with you guys. We have fun on here, and I tell you what, I'm excited to be here with you. By the way, Monday, I'm going to give away 50 more copies of my book. If you want to get in the running for a free copy, totally free, I'll even pay shipping, hit follow. Hit follow right here. We got about 200 people on here. Hit follow real quick. Did you hit follow? Come on, hit follow. Now, go to our podcast channel on YouTube. So go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners. Yep, go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners. It'll pull our podcast channel up. Hit subscribe, and then click on any podcast. Go into the comment section and write free books. So hit follow, go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners, pull up our podcast channel, hit subscribe, and then click on any podcast, any video, go into the comment section and write free books. And Monday we'll pull 50 more names out. We've given away like 1,600 copies of my book. Is that not crazy? I tell people the only person that doesn't like that is my assistant, because she's having to ship all those out. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Man, it's good to see y'all. If you're just joining us, I'm Presley Swagerty. Presley, Presley, Swagerty, Swagerty. I am a networker. I'm an entrepreneur. Man, I start lots of businesses. Getting into the the boba tea business, Nobility. I'm going to jump into the franchise business now, man. I keep trying different things. I like different things. It keeps me excited about life. I mean, networking is still my major income. I mean, I'm the number one earner with the network marketing company and have been for years. I've actually even written a book, Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. Believe it or not, I'm one of the top networkers in the world. I mean, I know I don't look it, but I tell you, I've had a lot of success doing that. And then we bought car dealerships and printed circuit board companies and logistics companies and auto transport companies and car washes and real estate and do all that stuff. But I'm telling you, I also wrote Be, Do, and Have More. It's a success book. Be before you can do and do before you can have. I mean, gosh, I love helping people. I'm not going to adjust my halo and say I don't still like making money or I wouldn't be doing stuff, but I enjoy making money, sure do, but it's not my major focus anymore. Now I want to help people. I mean, I like helping people. There's a reason I get on here every day. There's a reason we do the podcast channel. There's a reason we started the Success School. I'm telling you, it's to help people. The reason I started the Success School is on here today. We'll have 20,000 people come through. Well, I can't mentor 20,000 people. But you know what I can do? We started our school, Residual Earners University.com. We started our success school, and there I can mentor people. And that's why we started it, because I want to help you be a success. And I want to run with you. I want you to run with me. I want us to run together. I want us to get in there with all these excuse me. I want us to get in there and run with all these winners. And because I want you to be a winner, baby. If you're wanting to change your life, if you're wanting to start a business, scale a business, brand a business, if you're just wanting to hang with a bunch of winners and learn from them, I'm telling you, our school is amazing. It is amazing. We got a community that is going places. I tell you what, we got a movement going on. And if you want to get in something to change your life, I'm telling you, try us out. It's $29. But I tell you what, it'll be the best $29 you've ever spent. Business-wise, I'm telling you, it will be. Go to residualearnersuniversity.com and come join us. All right, here, I'm going to tell you, here's a secret to success. Y'all ready for a secret to success? I'm going to tell you, this it really is. I'm not embellishing that. This is the key to success. Embrace rejection and become unstoppable. Embrace rejection and become unstoppable. Hey, I see where some of you guys are asking about how I made millions of dollars in network marketing. I don't pitch that on here, guys. I'm not ignoring you. I just don't pitch it on here. So if you would, just direct message me. If you want to hear something about that, say, Presley, how did you make all that money in network marketing? I'm happy to share that offline, but I don't pitch it on here. But I just want you to know I'm not ignoring you guys. I just don't talk about it on my lives. I never wanted my lives to be where I was pitching stuff. So I don't do that. So anyway, here we go. Here's your key to success. Y'all ready? Key to success. Embrace rejection and become unstoppable. You know what stops everybody or most people? Rejection. They're so worried about getting rejected that they just stop in their tracks. Oh my gosh, what if they say no? What if they say no? My thing is, what if they do say no? Some will, some won't. So what? Who's next? That's got to be your attitude. Some will, some won't. So what? Who's next? You're just looking for the yeses, baby. Go for the no's. Just go for no. Go for no, baby. Get to where people saying no doesn't bother you, because I'm telling you right now, those people that tell you no, they're not going to take care of you when you're old. They're not going to pay for your kids' college education. They're not going to make that mortgage payment for you. Who cares what they think? I mean, really. And understand this, I think we hold ourselves too high sometimes. I think we worry about, well, man, if I ask them and they tell me no, am I going to emotionally scar them for life? I mean, it's kind of crazy how we look at things. Guys, let me say this. If you ask somebody for a sale or for an appointment or whatever, and they tell you no, do you realize in 30 minutes, they're not even going to remember you talked to them? But we worry and fret over that like they're going to remember the rest of their lives. No, baby. I mean, just ask. The answer is always no if you don't ask. Man, I'm just talking and I got all these notes here. Embrace rejection and become unstoppable. Rejection isn't the end. It's the invitation to rise. One of the greatest fears that hold people back from chasing their dreams, starting a business, or stepping into leadership is the fear of rejection. The fear of hearing no. The fear of being judged, misunderstood, or not accepted. But here's a truth that every unstoppable person eventually learns. Rejection is not the enemy. Avoidance is. I'll say it again. The answer's always no if you don't ask, baby. Dustin, man, good morning, Dustin. Oh, my gosh, I love it. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Oh, did y'all hear that? The truth is, here's the truth, that every unstoppable person, and guys, we want to be unstoppable, don't we? Every unstoppable person eventually learns rejection is not the enemy. Avoidance is. Not asking is the enemy. Being scared to even ask, that's the enemy. Rejection is not a sign you're failing. It's a sign you're trying. It means you're in the game, doing the hard work, daring to be seen. And if you can learn to embrace rejection instead of running from it, you become a force that nothing can stop. In other words, feel the fear and do it anyway, boys and girls. Go for no. Yeah, who said that? Who said that? Stan the Man said go for no. Good morning, Stan the Man. Oh, my gosh. Chris, good morning. Feel the fear and do it anyway, baby. Feel the fear and do it anyway. I'm telling you, that's the key. Embracing rejection and feeling the fear. You know, now, man, when I tell this story just about every day, so you guys that are around me all the time, just ignore me for about a minute here. But guys, understand this. Here's the deal. When I got involved, I was the head basketball coach at Lakeview High School, and we won, baby. We won District 7 out of 9 years one stretch. I mean, we had a winning program. And when I walked into the gym, I was in my comfort zone, and man, I was the man and all that sort of stuff. But I wasn't making any money in public education. So my high school coach brought me a network marketing business. Yep, never thought I'd even look, but it was Coach Mayo, who I love and adore. So I said, sure, Coach, I'll have lunch with you. So hang with me for a minute here, because there's a powerful story here if you haven't heard this. I went to have lunch with him. I decided to give it a shot. He was making money, and man, I could get in for like $299, and I thought, what the heck? I'll try this. Come on, let's go. So I signed up, and the next day, Coach come over to the house, and he's training me, and he said, okay, Presley, make a list of everybody you've ever known, start making phone calls, set appointments, and let's go show them what we're doing. I said, Coach, I've never worked the phone, Coach. I don't like the phone, Coach. I mean, I can teach you how to shoot a basketball, Coach, but I don't like the phone. Presley, you got to make calls. Well, Coach, I don't like getting rejected either, Coach. I mean, what if they tell me no? I hate rejection. I mean, I just don't like it, Coach. Presley, make a list, make calls, set appointments, and show them the plan. All right, Coach. Well, the next day I'm going to start doing it. So I pick up the phone and I'm starting to make these calls. And I'm telling you what, I am scared of getting rejected. I'm scared of the phone. My stomach's in knots. Fear's telling me don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. But I made a few calls. Oh my gosh. The next day, my stomach's in knots. Fear's telling me don't do it. I'm scared I'm going to get rejected, but I made a few more calls. The next day, my stomach's in knots. I'm feeling the fear. Fear's saying don't. I mean, I'm worried about getting rejected, but I made a few more calls. Now, here's the moral to that story, boys and girls. Get this. Hang with me. Do you realize I made those calls? Fear was telling me don't do it. I was worried about getting rejected, but I made the calls. And it kept getting a little easier as I went. But, I mean, my stomach was in knots. I literally was hating every second of it. But I tell you what, all of a sudden, I started having success. All of a sudden, my business exploded. All of a sudden, I became the number one earner in the company. All of a sudden, I've made millions and millions of dollars doing it. And it was because I made those calls. Even though I was scared of rejection, I made myself make the calls. I felt the fear, but I did it anyway. Guys, I'm telling you what, here's the moral to the story. Listen up. If I had not made those calls, okay, let's say fear talked me out of it. Let's say the fear of rejection, I didn't do it. Do you realize I would have never known what I was missing out on? I would have never known that my business was going to explode. I would have never known that I was going to become the number one earner in the company. I would have never known I was missing out on $45 million. I would have never known any of that. Guys, if I would have felt the fear and stopped, I would have missed out on the game changer of my life. Now, here's my question to you, and where it applies to you. What in your life are you scared to do that you're not doing, but it might be the game changer for you? See, if you don't do it, you're not going to know what you're missing out on. If I wouldn't have made those calls, if I wouldn't have felt the fear and done it anyway, if I wouldn't have embraced the rejection and just made myself do it, I would have missed out. My life would have kept going just like it was, and I'd have never known I was missing out on anything. I'm telling you right now, you're missing out on something because you're not doing it. It may be the game changer of your life. It might be the defining moment of your life. That one call, that one starting that business. I mean, what are you not doing? Starting the business, maybe? Getting into network marketing, maybe? Doing TikTok shop, maybe? Making that call and asking for that sale, making that call and asking for that appointment. What is it that's holding you back, that's keeping you from being the success you were meant to be? Feel the fear and do it anyway. Embrace rejection and become unstoppable, baby. Embrace rejection and become unstoppable, huh? Come on, baby, let's go. Let's go. Oh, my gosh. Geez, Louise, huh? Rejection is not a sign you're failing. It's a sign you're trying. It means you're in the game, doing the hard work, daring to be seen. And if you can learn to embrace rejection instead of running from it, you become a force that nothing can stop. Man, thanks for the hat and the mustache. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we're at 27,000 likes. Can we hit 50,000? If you're just sitting around, would you tap on that screen and let's get to 50,000 real quick? That helps our algorithm so much. I greatly appreciate you. The likes, the shares, the follows, the gifts, all that stuff helps our algorithm. Rejection is a test, not a verdict. Rejection tests your resolve. It asks, how badly do you want this? When you get turned down, ignored, or criticized, you're faced with a choice. Shrink back or step up, baby. And I say we step up, huh? Most people choose the easy hard. They avoid excuses and they go for bitterness. I mean, I tell you, we got to go for it, baby. But those who choose the real hard, resilience, courage, and persistence will win. Will win. I'm telling you right now, will win. The most successful people, had a tongue transplant. My body's rejecting it. The most successful people in history were not spared from rejection. They were defined by how they responded to it. Get this. Listen to this. Walt Disney was fired for lacking imagination. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Oprah Winfrey was told she was unfit for TV. Elvis Presley was told to go back to driving trucks. J.K. Rowling was rejected by dozens of publishers before Harry Potter was born and she became a billionaire, huh? What's the common thread there? They had rejection, but they kept going. What do they all have in common? They didn't let rejection stop them. They used it to fuel the fire. Come on, baby, let's go for it, huh? Let's go for it, huh? Good morning, all you boys and girls. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm sorry over here on the YouTube side, the sun hit my computer. Anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning. Man, it's good to be alive, huh? Geez Louise, are we going for it? Are we ready to change our lives? Are we ready to make something happen? Guys, let's make a decision today that we're going to do a total life makeover. You with me? We're going to change it all. We're going to change our finances. We're going to change our health. We're going to change our relationships. We're going to change our personal growth. We're going to change our spiritual life. We're going to do them all. Do you realize the next chapter of your life, the pages are blank? Yeah, the next chapter of your life, the pages are blank. Isn't it time we go for it, baby? You got the pen. You can write anything you want on the next chapter of your life. How about it? Huh? You can write anything you want on the next chapter of your life. Come on, let's do it, huh? Let's go for it. Let's make it happen. Let's change, huh? If you don't like the way life's been going, let's go for something different, baby. Life's too short. This only life we got. We don't get a do-over or a dress rehearsal. Let's make those radical changes. Let's change so much that people that know us today won't even recognize us. And you go, well, Presley, I'm already pretty successful. Great. Let's make you real successful. You know, good is the enemy of great because we get to good and we kind of slow down because I'm pretty good. No, baby, let's go. You know, I don't care if you're at the bottom, let's level up. If you're in the middle, let's level up. If you're at the top, let's go for the stratosphere. Let's go for it, baby. Oh my gosh, let's make things happen in our life. Let's quit sitting around being mediocre. I tell you what, call me anything but average and ordinary. Call me anything but average and ordinary. I don't want to be average and ordinary. I don't want to drive an average and ordinary car. I don't want to live in an average and ordinary house. I don't want to go on average and ordinary vacations. I don't want to do anything average and ordinary. Call me anything but average and ordinary. I mean, I'd rather choke on greatness any day than nibble on mediocrity. Come on, baby, let's go for it, huh? Are we going for it? Let's go for it. Come on. Oh my gosh, come on. And I'm telling you right now, if you want to go for it, start running with us. We got a podcast channel called Residual Earners. Go check it out. Go to YouTube. Check it out. We're on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. Residual Earners. Our lives are every morning, residual.earners. And by the way, that's the only account I have, residual.earners, and we got about 275,000 followers. So that's me. And then we started our success school. Baby, if you're not in our success school, you're missing out. Huh? You're missing out. Come on, get in a group of winners and let's go. Let's start learning. We got courses in there on success. We got my blueprint for success, how I went from ghetto to multimillionaire, and it's in modules, and you can work your way through it. Huh? We got all kinds of courses on starting businesses and branding businesses and scaling businesses. We're fixing to add 7 more courses here we've made. I'm telling you guys, we got a video library that's massive. We bring experts in twice a week to teach us how to be a success and how to make money in real estate and in insurance and in TikTok shop and in, drop shipping. And I mean, we cover it all. If you're wanting to make money, that's in there. And then the biggest thing though is running with the right people. I'm telling you, if you run with winners, you're going to be a winner, and we got winners in there. So if you're at a point in time in your life where you say, I'm ready to change my life, then try us out. Just try us out. If you don't like it, get your butt out of there. But I'm telling you what, if you want to change your life, I'm telling you, jump in there and let's start changing your life. I tell you what, I love it. I love it. I love it. I mean, come on. It's my gosh. You can do it. My gosh, JB Kirk just joined us. Welcome, JB. Man, I'm excited you're joining us. Jeez Louise. Oh, my gosh. Residual Earners University.com. Go there right now. We built it on the school platform, SKOOL, the school platform. That's that platform Alex Hermosio's part of. We built our university there. So you'll go to residualearnersuniversity.com. It'll take you to our landing page. Put your name and email. You'll click submit, and it takes you to the school sign-up page. And then you fill out one little form. It takes you about 3 minutes, and then you're in our university. And, baby, we're going. We're chugging. We're moving to the top. How about moving to the top with us, huh? And then once you get in, go to the App Store and download School, SKOOL. It's free. And then you can access the university through your mobile device. I'm telling you what, you're going to love it. All right, here we go. I'm off track. Let's get going here. Rejection toughens. Let's see. Rejection builds grit. Oh, my gosh. Every time you're rejected and choose to keep going, you grow stronger. You build grit, that rare combination of passion and perseverance that turns average people into champions. I'm telling you right now, you're a champion. You got greatness in you. Let's go, huh? Let's do this, huh? Rejection toughens your skin, sharpens your focus, and teaches you where you need to improve. It keeps your ego in check and your humility high. But more than anything, it proves to you and the world that you're committed, that your commitment isn't conditional, huh? Too many people give up after 1 or 2 no's. They take it personally. But rejection is often just a numbers game. If you stop after 5 rejections, you never know what the 6th, 10th, or 20th could have brought. Rejection is not failure. Quitting is failure. Oh, my gosh. Come on, baby. Huh? We ready? When I had the car dealerships, everybody doesn't say yes to buying a car. It didn't stop me from doing my car dealerships. We scaled it up to 7 of them. Doing network marketing, you realize when you do network marketing, you're going to talk to 10 people. 7 or 8 of them are going to say no. 2 or 3 will say yes, but that 2 or 3's made me about $40-something million. I mean, come on. I'm telling you guys, you got to understand rejection's part of life. If you'll learn to embrace rejection, you're going to become unstoppable. I'm telling you. And you got greatness in you. You just got to start believing in yourself. It's all about believing in yourself. Come on, baby. Let's reinvent ourselves. Let's go for it, huh? Let's go for it. Success requires rejection. You can't build a business without hearing no. You can't become a leader without being doubted. You can't grow without hitting resistance. I'm telling you, baby, that it's part of it. Just understand that. It's part of it. Embrace rejection and become unstoppable. In fact, if you're not facing rejection, you are playing too small. You are playing it safe, staying in the shadows of comfort and fear. Oh, my gosh. Come on, baby. I'm back to the same thing. Call me anything but average and ordinary. Get out of your comfort zone. Push those limits, guys. Let's start going for it. Because when we get out of our comfort zone and push our limits, that's how we grow. That's how we grow. In fact, if you're not facing rejection, you're playing too small. Playing it safe, staying in the shadows of comfort and fear. Want to build something great? Get used to hearing no. Then do it anyway. Oh my gosh, is that not good stuff? Come on, baby. In business, in relationships, in goals, rejection is simply part of the process. And once you realize that rejection isn't personal, but positional, you stop seeing it as punishment and start seeing it as redirection. Oh, come on, baby. Come on. Y'all with me? Come on. Anna Lopez just joined our university. Welcome, Anna Lopez. I love it. Come on, baby. If you hadn't joined us, get in our community. Come on. Our success school is residualearnersuniversity.com. Come join us. Get part of it. By the way, guys, do you realize in our success school, it's like Facebook? We post in there. So you're scrolling, only it's all positive stuff, baby. Positive videos, positive quotes, positive stories, positive business tips. It's all positive. It's a 100% positivity zone. Oh, my gosh. Choose your hard. It's hard to put yourself out there and be rejected. It's hard to hide from opportunity and never grow. It's hard to keep knocking after doors are slammed in your face. It's hard to live with regret for never trying, huh? Oh my gosh, the sun is it's killing me. Jeez Louise, where did it come from today? Man, sorry guys. It'll go away here in a minute. Just bear with me. Oh my gosh. Man, got sun everywhere all of a sudden. All right. You must choose. Do you want the pain of short-term rejection or the pain of long-term regret? You know, I talk all the time about, guys, either you take some risk, either you get out of your comfort zone, or you're going to have regret. 10 years down the road, you're going to look back and be going, what if? Man, I tell you what, come on, let's not be doing the what if game. Let's go for it, baby, huh? Y'all with me? Who's with me? Y'all with me? Come on, let's go. If you're with me, put a number 1 in the comments. If you're with me, and we're going to go for it, put a number 1 in there. Who's committing to go with me, and let's do this thing big, huh? This only life you and I got. This only one we got. Why would we not be going for the stars? Let's go for it. Look at those ones. I'm loving it. Come on, baby. We're going for it. Come on. We're going for it. Woo! All right, you guys that put a 1 in there, make sure you're doing this. If you just put a 1 in there, if you're going with me, make sure you're doing this. Do you a vision board. Know what you want your life to look like. Print off pictures of the car, the house, the boat, the plane, the church, the kids, the second home, the vacation, the jewelry. Print off pictures of what you want your life to look like and make you a little collage. I call that a vision board. Number 2, write us some goals down. Get out of debt. Start a business. Scale a business. Buy real estate. Lose 40 pounds, whatever you want your goals to be. We got to have a vision board and goals, and then make the commitment, boys and girls. Make the commitment. We got to read 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. In a year, you'll have read 15 to 20 books, and you won't be the same. Number 4, watch one personal growth giant every day. Come on, one personal growth giant every day. All of a sudden, your mind starts changing. And then number 5, run with winners, run with winners, run with winners. I'm telling you right now, baby, baby. Vision board, number 1. Goals, number 2. 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. Number 3. Number 4, watch one personal growth channel on YouTube every day. Number 5, run with winners. And I would add to that, get in our university and start running with a bunch of winners, baby. I'm telling you right now, our success school is freaking awesome. It is awesome. We are changing lives. If you want to change your life, jump in there with us like we've had a few people do already today. Residual Earners University.com. Stop what you're doing. Go there. Do that right now. Then jump back on here. And let's get something going in our life, baby, huh? Let's quit playing second. Let's quit playing small. Let's start going for it. Let's push ourselves. Let's stretch our limits. Let's get out of our comfort zone. Let's start that business. Let's make those calls. Come on, baby. Jeez Louise, let's go. Oh, my gosh. Y'all caught me. I'm pretty fired up today. Can y'all tell? Jeez Louise. Oh, we got to go for it, baby. We got to go for it. Oh, my gosh. When you embrace rejection, you take the power away from other people's opinions. You stop being defined by who says yes to you and start being defined by your own internal fire. Rejection is the path to mastery. Rejection reveals your weaknesses, and that's a gift. It's feedback. It teaches you where to grow, what to refine, and how to improve. The more you're willing to face no's, the more unstoppable you become, because each no brings you closer to the right yes that might be the defining moment in your life, huh? Every expert was once a beginner who was rejected. Every great speaker once bombed a speech. Every successful salesperson once went weeks without a sale. Every top athlete once lost the game, but they kept going, and that's what made the difference, huh? Become unstoppable. Embrace rejection and become unstoppable. When rejection no longer rattles you, when it no longer defines your worth or deters your effort, you become unstoppable. Why? Because nothing can take you off course. The world has no weapon left that can make you quit when you embrace rejection. When you stop fearing no, you gain access to more opportunity than 99% of the people out there. I'm telling you, you'll knock on more doors, make more offers, take more chances, and therefore win more battles simply because you're still standing while others walk away. I say all the time, winners hang on when everybody else lets go. Winners hang on when everybody else lets go. We're winners, baby. Let's go, huh? Let's do this. Oh, good morning, everybody. Man, I'm plowing through these notes, huh? You know, I'll read it again. Here's my mission statement for Residual Earners University: to lead a movement. Guys, we got a movement going on in our success school. Lead a movement of 1 million residual earners by teaching people how to think bigger, act boldly, start businesses, and build multiple streams of income through smart business and personal growth. That is my mission statement for our school. I'm telling you, you want to be part of that? You should. Residual Earners University.com. Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, man. I got notes out the wazoo today to go over with you guys, and we're running out of time. I got to talk faster. Y'all got to listen faster, huh? Oh my gosh. While my brain takes another break, tell me, where y'all streaming in from? Tell me real quick. Oh, would you tell me real quick? Come on. Come on. Let's do this. I love it. Let's do it. Bunch of ones came in. Georgia, Alabama, another Alabama, Chicago, Wyoming, Colorado. Roll call. Yep, come on. Texas is in the house. Michigan is in the house. North Carolina, Mission, Texas, Australia, Florida. Batman says, come on. New Brunswick, Canada. My son's in Alberta. Come on, Batman. Batman, come on. I like that. I like Batman. I used to watch Batman as a kid. Dallas, Texas. Florida's in the house. Angeline's in Florida. Zandra's in Mission, Texas. The UK, Ghetto, South Dallas. John, that's where I grew up in Pleasant Grove in Southeast Dallas, baby, in the ghettos. Belize, I love that, man. Belize, I love Belize. Jeez Louise, I like being there in Belize. Who else? Where are y'all from? Come on. Carbondale, Illinois, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. I love that one, Jack. I got a number one from Cava Luxury Travels. Just sent a gift. Thank you. Memphis, Indiana, Tucson, Arizona. Tennessee is in the house. Shop with Shalina, I think is what that said. Baltimore, St. Louis is in the house. Chi-Town, Chicago's here. San Antonio, Texas. I love the Riverwalk. Oh my gosh. Plano, Texas. Fired up Peepaw. Good morning, fired up Peepaw. Rockford, Illinois. Hello, Cava Luxury Travel. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Where else y'all from? Talk to me. John, broke Uncle Harry. No, we got to get you. No, we want to get you making lots of money, John. Come on, baby. Let's go. Come on. Oh my gosh. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Jeez Louise. My coffee's cold and it's almost gone. Man, one of the real world problems here, huh? All right, let's keep going. The buck stops here, baby. Y'all ready? You ready? Come on, we're going to embrace rejection and become unstoppable, right? We're going for it. We're going to write that book, right? We're going to start that TikTok shop, right? We're going to start that network marketing business, right? Come on, baby, let's go. Let's do all this. Let's get something going. We're going to start those laundromats. We're going to get in the laundromat business. Okay, let's go. We're going to start being in real estate investors. Great, let's go. We're going to start that landscaping business, that home cleaning business, that power washing business, that start retail businesses. Whatever it is that's floating your boat, baby, we got to go for it. Quit thinking about it and be about it, baby, huh? Quit thinking about it and be about it. Let's do this. Man, let's quit playing games with ourselves. Life's going by, baby. Let's go. Let's start. Be a do-it-now person. Tap into the power of now. Guys, be, do, and have more. I'm going to give 50 copies away Monday. If you want to get in the running for a free copy, hit follow right here. Hit follow. We got about 260 people on there. Hit follow real quick. If you want to get in the running for a free copy, I'll even pay shipping. Won't cost you a penny. We'll pull 50 names out Monday. So hit follow. Now, go to our podcast channel on YouTube. So go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners. Type in Residual Earners. It'll pull up our podcast channel. Hit subscribe, and then click on any podcast. Click on any video. Go to the comment section and write free books. So hit follow here to get in the running for a free book. We'll pull 50 names out Monday. Hit follow right where you are. Now go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners, pull up our podcast channel, hit subscribe, and then click on any podcast. Click on any video. Go to the comment section, write free books, and we'll pull 50 names. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Man, it's good to see all you guys on here. I appreciate you. Love you. God bless you. Oh, my gosh. We're at 47,000 likes. Can we get to 100,000 real quick? I mean, come on, baby. We're tapping slow today. Come on, let's go. Would we tap on that screen? My gosh, if you're getting something out of this, help me out and tap on that screen. Oh, good morning, everybody. Angeline, good morning. Oh, more King Tyler, good morning. King Tyler, man, I love it. Laura B, how are you doing this morning? I'm doing good, Laura B. How are you doing this morning? Man, today is a good day to make it a great day, right? Today is a good day to make it a great day, right? Huh? For you guys just joining us, I'm Presley Swagerty. Presley, like Elvis, Presley. Swagerty, 1G, Swagerty. If you want to see who I am, go check my website out, PresleySwagerty.com. Read my bio, see if I'm worth listening to. You know, I always tell people, you only want to take advice from somebody who's already got what you want. You know, I tell people all the time, if you want to climb Mount Everest, you got to go find somebody that climbed Mount Everest before and ask them how to climb it. You don't go to some joker that ain't ever done it and listen to them, would you? No, you wouldn't do that. Well, success is the same way. If somebody's climbed the mountain of success, then they know how to do it. If somebody had never climbed that mountain, they don't know how to do it, baby. Yeah, only take advice from somebody that has what you want. I mean, that is a key tenet in life right there. If you're wanting to be successful, only take advice from somebody that has what you want. Oh, my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Oh, Patrice, good morning. Good morning. Beautiful Chaos is with us. I loved it. Ashley says amen. I love it. Come on, baby. Yeah, don't go to broke Uncle Harry and ask him how to be a success, right? Huh? Don't go to broke Uncle Harry and ask him how to be a success. Broke Uncle Harry wouldn't know a good business deal if it slapped him in the face, would he? But when some people will do that. They'll go ask broke Uncle Harry, if do you think this business deal will work? Baby. Find somebody that's successful in the business you're wanting to do and ask them if they think it'll work. All right, success begins with ownership because, guys, here's the deal. If you and I want to be a massive success, we got to look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. Yep, we sure do. I'm telling you, come on, look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. Success begins with ownership. This principle means you stop waiting for circumstances to change and start taking responsibility for the role you play in your own outcome. Guys, we got to look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. We got to look in that mirror and say, the buck stops here. We got to look in that mirror and say, I take 100% responsibility for my life. And you go, well, Presley, I've got bigger hurdles than a lot of people. Okay, so did I. I came out of the ghettos. I had an abusive father that left when I was 9. Huh? My mama worked in a sewing factory, and we grew up in a little 600-square-foot house that was falling down in the ghettos. Okay, so what? Either we get over our hurdles or we don't. Everybody's got some kind of hurdle. But I agree, some of us got bigger hurdles than others. And, the only time we'll figure out why that is, when we'll figure out why we got bigger hurdles? Is when we get to heaven and can ask the good Lord himself. Because outside of that, we don't know why some people have an easier life than other people have. It just is what it is. But I tell you what, any of us can make our life into whatever we want it to be. Yeah, we may have a bigger hurdle. It may take us a little longer. We may have to work a little harder, but we can do it. I'm telling you right now, we can do it. I'm living proof, baby. I came out of the ghettos and then I taught school for 16 years. When I was 40 years old, I couldn't pay my bills. Made a decision to change my life. Made a decision. And I'm telling you what, if you'll make a decision, baby, if you'll really make a true decision that I'm going to change my life and you commit to it and focus on it, I'm telling you what, great and mighty forces come to your aid and things just start happening. When I made that decision that was going to change my life, I was standing in the parking lot at Lakeview High School. I had just dug $2 worth of dirty change out of my ashtray so I could go in and eat a flipping $2 lunch. And here I was, the head basketball coach, had a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and I'm digging change out of an ashtray to go eat a $2 lunch. And something hit me that day that I don't want to keep being sick and tired. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. Huh? Anybody relate with me? Come on. I made that decision right then and there. I'm going for it. Had no idea what I was going to do. I was standing in a parking lot. But I tell you what, I made that decision. And I believe when you make that decision, if you really make a decision and commit to it, I do believe great and mighty forces come to your aid, which is obviously the good Lord. I understand that. I don't understand how he works everything, but just if you'll make a decision, things start happening, baby. Things start happening. And, I made that decision. And then a couple of days later, it hit me, hey, you need to go talk to Cousin Manny. Something just came in my mind, said, you need to go talk to Cousin Manny because I got a huge extended family, but most of them are just blue-collar rednecks. No, none of them doing much with their life. Good people, but they're just not going anywhere. But Manny made something out of himself. Manny had made millions of dollars. And I called him up, and I went and saw Manny. And Manny looked at me and said, Presley, if you want more, you got to become more. He taught me that you don't chase success. You attract success by the person you become. And that's where I came up with my read 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day and watch a personal growth giant every day and run with winners every day. That's where I came up with that. It's because I talked to Cousin Manny and I started growing as a person. And then Coach Mayo, again, if you make a decision and commit to it, then things happen. And Coach Mayo just a couple of weeks later comes to me with a network marketing business, which I'd never even considered in my life. But Coach brought it to me, and I loved Coach. So I looked at it, and I decided to give it a shot. Well, gosh, it exploded. Boom, I became the number one earner in the company, and I've been a number one earner for 21 years in a row, baby. I'm telling you, it just all started happening. It all started falling in place. And, it's because I made the decision, though. And I see where some of you guys are asking about the network marketing business. I do not pitch anything on my lives. Yeah, I'm the number one earner, and I've made millions of dollars, and we're fixing to launch fintech, banking, and insurance. And I tell you, it's going to be amazing, but I don't pitch it on here. If you want to hear more about it, direct message me, and I'm happy to go offline. I'm not ignoring you guys. I just don't pitch it on here. So give me a direct message me, and I'm happy to share it. But from there, man, we bought car dealerships and printed circuit board companies and logistics companies and auto transport companies and car washes and real estate. Now I'm getting in the franchise business. I mean, guys, I don't want grass to grow under my feet. I want to do things. I want to be on the cutting edge of things. I want to go for the stars. Why wouldn't you? This is the only life you and I've got to live. Come on, baby. And if you're wanting to jump in there with me and do that, come on, get in there with me. Come on, get in our success school. Go to residualearnersuniversity.com and come on and join us, baby. Come on. Come on. My gosh, Harold Johnson just joined us. I'm pumped up, Harold. By the way, Harold, be looking for an email from me. You guys that have joined our university today, be looking for an email because you're going to get my audiobook for free. So be looking for an email. Anyway, man, I'm pumped up, Harold. Welcome. Guys, do what Harold just did. Let's go. Let's do it. Residualearnersuniversity.com. Let's get with a community of winners and watch what happens to your life. All right, man, I'm off track. I got to get going again. Success begins with ownership. This principle means you stop waiting for circumstances to change and start taking responsibility for the role you play in your own outcome, huh? When things go well, celebrate, but more importantly, when they don't, resist the urge to shift blame. Baby, it's up to us. It is up to us. Let's quit talking about it. It ain't our grandparents' fault. It ain't our parents' fault. It ain't the government's fault. It ain't Aunt Agnes's fault. It ain't our boss's fault. It ain't Susie Q's fault. If we're not a success, it's up to us. And I'll say it again. I understand some of us got bigger hurdles, but so what? Either we get over them or we don't. Let's go. Blame may feel good in the moment. It relieves pressure, but it also traps you. When you blame others, you hand over your power. Winners understand that they don't always control what happens, but they do control how they respond. Owning your results creates momentum. It builds confidence. It tells your subconscious, I can improve. I can learn. I can grow. Each day, by reviewing your results, ask yourself, what did I do today that worked? What didn't? And what can I do better tomorrow? Baby, we should all be trying to improve ourselves. Huh? We should all be trying to improve ourselves. How can I get the book? Well, if you're talking about you want to get my book, I'm giving away 50 copies on Monday, so you can get in the running for it by hitting follow right here, and then go to our podcast channel on YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners. It'll pull our podcast channel up, hit subscribe, and then click on any podcast, go to the comment section, and write free books. You do that, you'll be in the running to get your name pulled to see if you're one of the 50. If you just want to buy one of my books, you can go to my website, PresleySwagerty.com. Presley, Presley, Swagerty, 1G, Swagerty. I hope that answered your question. I guess that's what you were asking. Anyway, real leaders shoulder responsibility when it's uncomfortable. Baby, we all want to be a leader. I'm telling you right now, and you've all got it in you. Did you realize, everybody listening to me right now, you're a champion. You're a champion. We just got to get it out. You got greatness in you. Let's go. Leaders shoulder responsibility even when it's uncomfortable. They don't throw their team under the bus. They don't shift blame to save face. Instead, they absorb the pressure, find the lesson, and chart the path forward, huh? You know, being a coach, I coached, and I had some stars, man. I had some big-time Division I players and stuff like that. And when I had a star on my team, I'd always get them in my office, and I'd always talk to them, and I'd say, buddy, you don't have to tell people you're great. They're going to see you're great. Here's the deal. Here's what I want you to do. When your team wins, give your credit to all your teammates. When we lose, you tell people that you should have played better. When we win, give credit to your teammates. When we lose, you take the blame. You say, I should have played better. I'm telling you, that's how I taught my leaders. And guys, I'm telling you what, that should be how you do life. Passing the buck erodes trust. People stop taking ownership when they see their leader won't. But when you own the outcome, win or lose, you inspire others to do the same. You model resilience and integrity. Come on, baby. When you win, give credit everywhere else. When you lose, you take the responsibility. Leadership insight is this: the best teams thrive under leaders who say, if we fail, I take the hit. If we win, it's because of you. That kind of leadership builds loyalty, ownership, and excellence. Excuses are easy, but responsibility's rare. Excuses are comforting. They take us off the hook. They help us avoid uncomfortable truths, but that also robs us of progress. Responsibility is rare because it's hard. It forces us to face our flaws, shortcomings, and missed opportunities, but it's also the key to real change. When you stop making excuses, you start making moves. You focus on what's possible instead of what's in the way. I say it all the time. You can either make excuses or you can make money, but you can't make both, baby. Come on. Let's quit making excuses and let's make us some money, huh? You with me? You with me? How many people have stopped and come on, I hope you've stopped and you went to residualearnersuniversity.com and joined our success school. Have you done that? Residualearnersuniversity.com. Baby, I'm telling you right now, we got courses in there on success. We got my blueprint for success where I came from the ghettos and became a millionaire and how I did it. I teach you how to budget. I teach you how to do goals. I teach you how to get out of debt. I teach you how to start a business. I teach you all that stuff, baby. Come on. And then we got experts coming in every week talking to us. Experts teaching us how to make money in real estate. Experts doing Zooms on insurance. Experts doing Zooms on drop shipping. Experts doing Zoom on network marketing. Experts doing Zooms on everything. Come on, baby. We teach you how to make money. Oh my gosh. And then we got a video library that's massive. We got hundreds of winners in there that you can network with. And it's like Facebook. We post in there. So you're scrolling and you're reading only, it's all positive posts. There's no negativity allowed. I'm telling you, but the big thing is who you're running with. Guys, if you run with winners, you become a winner. And we are winners in our success school. Go to residualearnersuniversity.com and come on, baby. Let's get in there and let's start changing our life. If you want to make more money, change your life, start a business, scale a business, if you want to do any of that stuff, come on, baby, let's go. Oh, my gosh. Every time you feel tempted to explain why something didn't happen, pause. Ask yourself, what could I have done differently? The simple shift unlocks truth. Victim thinking is a thief, baby. Victim thinking steals your future by convincing you that you're powerless. It tells you that life is happening to you and that there's nothing you can do. And I say this, baloney, baloney, baloney. You're in control. You can do anything you want to with your life. You got greatness in you, baby. Come on. Come on. While you can't always control what happens, you can control your interpretation and your next step. Responsibility begins the moment you say, I can change my results. You know, I say this all the time, but we may not have created the storm, but we're still captain of the ship. Think that through. We may not have created the storm, but we are still captain of the ship, our ship. We may not have created our upbringing. We may not have created what's going on in our life. We may not have created how somebody betrayed us. We may not have created a lot of things, but we're still captain of our ship, and we got to sail through that storm. Even if you didn't create the storm, you're still captain of your ship. Come on, baby, let's go. You can't always control what happens, but you can control your interpretation and your next step. Responsibility begins the moment you say, I can change my results. I can change my life. Truth bomb. You may not be at fault for your pain, but you are responsible for your healing. Whoa! Think that one through, baby. Listen to that. Is that strong or what? You may not be at fault for your pain, but you are responsible for your healing. Yeah, baby. And like I said, you may not have caused the storm, but you're still captain of the ship, baby. You may not have caused the storm, but you're still captain of the ship. There is no waiting list for success, no rescue team coming to build your dream. If you want something, you must take charge. Isn't it time we make a decision that we're going to change our life, boys and girls? Come on, come on, come on. Taking charge doesn't mean doing it all alone. It means owning the vision. It means leading yourself with discipline, urgency, and clarity. It means you don't let fear, doubt, or discouragement dictate your pace. Bottom line, People who succeed live with the mindset, if it's going to happen, it starts with me. They don't hope for the best. They plan, they act, and they persist. They look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. They look in that mirror and say, the buck stops here. They look in that mirror and say, I take 100% responsibility for my life. Oh my gosh, come on, come on, come on. I'm going to read this one again. Here's the mission statement for our success school, residualearnersuniversity.com. To lead a movement of 1 million residual earners by teaching people how to think bigger, act boldly, start businesses, and build multiple streams of income through smart business and personal growth. That's what we're doing in our school, baby. If you hadn't joined us, you're missing out. It's your loss. Don't lose out. Don't lose out. How about running with a bunch of winners for a while? How about doing that, huh? How about doing that for a while, huh? Try running with some winners and see if it doesn't change your life. Because I can tell you right now, you show me two things. You show me your habits and you show me who you run with, and I'm going to predict your future for you. That's why I think our school is so important. It has helped hundreds and hundreds of people become winners, and it can help you too if you'll jump in there. Go to residualearnersuniversity.com. It's $29, but I tell you what, it's the best $29 you'll spend if you want to change your life. I tell people, don't eat pizza once a month, and there you go. You got $29. Oh, come on, baby. And by the way, anybody that wants to get in the running for my book, Monday, I'm going to give away 50 copies. 50 copies. We'll give them away. I'll even pay shipping. You won't pay anything. If you want to get in the running to get your name pulled, simply hit follow right here. So hit follow. All right, now go to our podcast channel on YouTube. So go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners. That'll pull our podcast channel up. Hit subscribe. Click on any video, any podcast. Go to the comment section, write free books, and you're in the running. And Monday, we'll pull 50 names, like 50 Cent, 50 names. 50 names. Here we go. Let's keep moving. Oh, my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Oh, my gosh. I'm getting tired of sitting in this chair. I know that much. I've been sitting here for an hour and 40 minutes talking to you guys. Man, it's good to be alive. Y'all with me on that? It's good to be alive, huh? Good to wake up in the morning. Today's a good day to make it a great day, huh? Let's do that. Today's a good day to make it a great day. Oh, my gosh. You guys got any questions? Anything you want to ask me? I'll look at my comments here for a minute. Anything y'all want to talk about? Carisha says, yes, sir. Anything I can help y'all with? Let me see if I can help you, huh? Oh, my gosh. Anything. Come on. It is a wonderful day, Donetta says. Yes, it is, Donetta. You're right. Oh, my gosh. Good morning, man. We got a bunch of people joining us today. Arlson, man, Chris, Big. Oh, my gosh. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Gustavo, Renee, good morning. Man, Renee liked our live. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. Well, come on. Anything I can do to help you? Good morning. Are you reading anything? Anything at the... Oh, man, Amanda, I'm always reading. Here, let me show you what I got on my desk. I'm reading Main Street Millionaire right now. Cody Sanchez did that one. I'm also, when I go to the gym on my audio book, I'm listening to Buy Back Your Time by Dan Martell. So that's the two I'm reading. You know, guys, if you're wanting a reading list, here you go. Y'all ready? Get something to write if you're wanting a reading list. And I'll give you a reading list real quick. If you're wanting to know what books you should be reading, I'll give you a reading list and we'll go over that real quick. I'll also tell you some personal growth giants you need to be watching. So get you something to write with if you want to take notes, and I'll do that right now. Are you ready, Amanda? Good. How do you become like you? I don't have that confidence and worthiness on your level yet. Well, I'm telling you what, do you know, I didn't used to either. I grew up in the ghettos, baby. Guys, let me say this, and then I'll give you my list. Understand this. I grew up in the ghettos. I had acne. I had bad teeth. I had confidence level of about that much. I mean, I had no confidence, you know. I didn't get braces until I was in my 40s and could afford it myself. My mama would have loved to have got me braces, but she didn't have the money to do it. So here I was. I had no money. I wore raggedy clothes. I had acne. I had bad teeth, and I had a zero confidence level. So I'm telling you right now, it doesn't matter. You can grow. But here's the deal. If you're wanting to grow, it boils down to what I talk about all the time, and that's my success starter kit. Do you a vision board of what you want your life to look like? Print off pictures of the house, the car, the boat, the plane, the vacation, the whatever you're wanting your life to look like. Print off some pictures and make you a vision board so your mind will know what you're wanting. Then write you some goals down. And then here's the key to growing as a person and building your confidence. Read 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. Every day. Well, in a year, that's 365 times 10. That's 3,650 pages. And you have read 15 to 20 books, and your brain won't be the same. Your confidence level will come up like crazy, baby. And then number 4, watch one personal growth giant every day. Go to YouTube and watch one personal growth giant every day, and your confidence level will soar. And then number 5, and here's the big one, start running with people that are going somewhere in their life. Run with winners, run with winners, run with winners. So my success starter kit is do a vision board, number 1. Number 2, write your goals down. Number 3, read 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. Number 4, watch one personal growth giant on YouTube every day. And number 5, start running with people that are doing something with their life. And if you will do that 5-step success starter kit, I guarantee your life will start changing. I guarantee your confidence level will come up, and you can be a different person in a few months, guys. I'm telling you, you'll be a different person. Now, if you want to know what books to read, here we go. Y'all ready? Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Man, Brenda, thanks for the roses. Those help our algorithm so much. The Brass Man says it's true. Yes, Brass Man. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. That's a classic. Number 2, The Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. T. Harv Eker, E-K-E-R. Number 3, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. All these are classics that I'm naming first here, guys. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. He also wrote Cash Flow Quadrant, which is a great book. The next one. How about The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey? The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, huh? How about some newer books? How about The Power of One More by Ed Mylett? The Power of One More by Ed Mylett. How about Good to Great by James Clear? Good to Great by James Clear. How about Buy Back Your Time, Dan Martell? Buy Back Your Time by Dan Martell. How about Good to Great by Jim Collins? How about Built to Last by Jim Collins? Good to Great, Built to Last by Jim Collins, 2 good business books. How about Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell? Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. How about The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy? How about The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth by John Maxwell? How about The Richest Man in Babylon by George Clayson, Clayson. There's you a bunch of books, guys. I mean, and if you'll start reading, get this. I named about 15 books there. Do you realize if you'll just read 10 pages every day, in a year, you'll have read every one of those books? Does that not boggle your mind? It still boggles my mind, and I've been teaching this for years. But do you realize if you just do that much every day you just simply read 10 pages, you can read all 15 of those books I just mentioned by just reading 10 pages a day. See, that's why people all the time act like, well, I can't change my life. Bull crap. Yes, you can if you really want to. It doesn't take you about 10 or 15 minutes to read 10 pages. Just every day do that little bit, and in a year, you have totally changed your life. In a year, you have totally changed your life. Yeah. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's start doing something, huh? All right, now, personal growth giants. Are y'all ready? Personal growth giants to watch. Here we go. I'm going to give you a list of those. Zig Ziglar, Stephen Covey, Les Brown, Joyce Myers, Tony Robbins, Brendan Burchard, Simon Sinek, Ed Mylett, Dan Martell, Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, Art Williams, Alex Hermosi, Mel Robbins, Myron Golden. There's 15 of those. Just go to YouTube, type in one of those names and start listening to them. Find somebody you relate to and listen to them, huh? You know, the other thing you can do is if you're wanting to grow as a person, I do these lives, guys, every day. Every day. Every day I do these lives. Jump on here. Get with me, baby. I'm a winner. I'm telling you. Always have been. Even when I was in the ghettos, I was a winner. I didn't look like it back then, but I was a winner. You know, I always tell people, be blissfully dissatisfied. Be blissfully dissatisfied, huh? In other words, be happy where you are while you're working your butt off to get where you want to go. In the ghettos, I was happy, but I wasn't satisfied. I'm telling you. I was happy. I was a happy guy. Life's too short not to be happy. So get happy wherever you are. But be working your butt off to get where you want to go. I'm telling you, I do these lives every day. Jump on here, man. Run with me. I'll mentor you. I'll help you. Come on, let's go. And if you get in our university, I'll tell you, I can call you. I mean, we can actually get on the phone. We can do Zooms together. I'll mentor you on starting your business or whatever you want to do. I can't mentor. So like today, we'll have probably 20,000 people come through here. I can't mentor 20,000 people, but I can mentor you if you get in our university, because then we can connect with each other. You can get to know me, I can get to know you, and I'll help you. Not to mention you can get mentored by hundreds of other winners, guys. We got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of winners in there. Come on. Try us out. If nothing else, just try it. If you don't like it, get your butt out of there. It's easy to leave. I mean, you're not locked in. You're not signing any contract. Just come join us. And if you're getting something out of it, then let's stay. And I believe you will. If you don't, though, you can leave. I mean, come on, just give it a try. Why wouldn't you try something different? I mean, that's my question. If you're really wanting to change your life, why wouldn't you try something different? Go to residualearnersuniversity.com, residualearnersuniversity.com, and check us out. It's $29, but it'll be the best $29 you've ever spent. And you're running with winners. You're running with the people I tell you need to run with, because I get the comments all the time in here. I don't have winners to run with. Yes, you do. Get on my lives and get in our university, and you're running with winners. I promise you. I promise you. All right, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Y'all ready? Not taking risk guarantees regret. You know, I talk on this all the time that, guys, either we get in there and we take some risk in our life, or we're going to have regret in a few years. I'm telling you, it's just the way it works. You got to get out of your comfort zone. You got to go for it. You got to try it. You got to start it. When you get an idea, let's go and let's run with it. Quit putting it off. See, procrastination is the greatest stealer of dreams there is. Procrastination is the greatest stealer of dreams there is. Come on, you got to quit procrastinating. What does procrastination cost you? It costs you the life you could have lived. Procrastination costs you the life you could have lived, because you keep saying someday I'll. Guys, we don't want to visit that island. Y'all with me? We don't want to visit someday I'll. Not someday I'll, because someday I'll is a terrible place, because we're all going, someday I'll do me a vision board. Someday I'll write me some goals down. Someday I'll start reading books. Someday I'll start watching Personal Growth Giants. Someday I'll start running with winners. Someday I'll get out of debt. Someday I'll start saving money. Someday I'll start investing money. Someday I'll start buying me some real estate. Someday I'll start a business that I've been wanting to start. Someday I'll. Guys, get off of someday I'll. Let's go. Let's start. Be a do-it-now person. Because, again, either you take some risk or you're going to have some regret, boys and girls. Either you take some risk or you're going to have some regrets. That's just the way life works out. I mean, that's it. We got to go for it. We don't want to look back on our life and have regret. See, risk weighs ounces, regret weighs tons. We don't want to have the tons on us. We want to go for it, baby. I mean, it invigorates you. You know, I'm getting in the franchise business now, and I've never been in the franchise business, and I'm learning a lot because I've never done this before. But we're going to have some franchises, and I'm excited about doing it. I mean, it adds vigor to your life. It gives you something to get up and go for when you're going for your dreams and your goals. If you've got a vision board and if you've got your goals written down, you get out of bed with purpose and passion, boys and girls. Come on, let's do this. Not taking risks guarantees regret. Not taking risks guarantees regret. How do you control your consciousness? You know, I'm not sure exactly what you're asking me, but The way I changed the way I thought was when I learned that you and I do not chase success. We attract it by the person we become. When I started realizing I got to grow as a person if I want to do anything different with my life, when I realized I needed to be running with people that are going somewhere, that would change my thought process. See, most of us need to take a mental enema and get rid of the stinking thinking, huh? Most of us need to take a mental enema and get rid of the stinking thinking and start putting some good stuff in our mind and start running with winners and watch our environment. If our environment is positive, if our environment is pulling us forward, if we get that good environment going, then I'm telling you what, it's going to create a paradigm. Man, Sheila just joined our university. Welcome, Sheila. Come on, baby. Come on. If you hadn't jumped in our university, do it now. Our success school. Go to residualearnersuniversity.com. Welcome to you, Sheila. By the way, be looking for an email from me, Sheila. You're going to get my book, the audio version of Be, Do, and Have More. So welcome to Sheila. Whoa, come on, baby. If you hadn't jumped in there with us, come on, jump in with a bunch of winners. Residualearnersuniversity.com. Quit waiting. Let's go. But anyway, I'm back to your mindset. It's all about, that's why I say if you'll read 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day, it'll change the way you think. If you watch a personal growth giant every day, it'll change the way you think. And if you start running with winners, it'll change the way you think. See, if you and I want more, we got to become more. We got to start putting something good in our brain, and you got to start making yourself to have those daily disciplines to read and watch and run with winners. Start doing that. I tell people, if you'll do the vision board goals, read 10 pages, watch one personal growth giant, and run with winners, if you will do that, I guarantee your life will start changing. It has to, because you're finally putting good stuff in your brain. Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, start. I agree with that. Start. Man, good morning, everybody. Come on, we're at 77,000. Could we hit 100,000 real quick? Come on, baby. Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you're new on here, you're watching Presley Swagerty. I am Presley, Presley, Swagerty, Swagerty. If you want to see who I am and read my bio, go to my website, PresleySwagerty.com, and read and see if I'm worth listening to, because I tell people all the time, you need to take advice from people that have what you want. Take advice from people that have what you want. Come on, baby. So check me out. Make sure, I mean, whoever you're listening to, check them out. Make sure they got what you want. Because I'll say it again, success is like Mount Everest. I mean, I'm not going to climb Mount Everest. I'm going to ask somebody that's done it on how to climb Mount Everest, right? If I want to climb Mount Everest, I'm going to go find me somebody that's climbed it and say, how did you do that? I'm not going to go to some joker that's never done it and say, how did you climb Mount Everest? Because they don't know. Well, success is like a mountain too. You got to know how to get up there, and you need to find somebody that's done it. And if somebody's done it, then take advice from them. If somebody hasn't done it, don't take advice from them. People will go to broke Uncle Harry and ask broke Uncle Harry if he thinks this is a good business idea. Guys, no, baby. Come on. Oh, I was just wondering your name, Presley Swagerty, Swagerty. Y'all can Google me, or you can YouTube me and watch me give a speech, or you can check our podcast channel out, Residual Earners, or get on these lives every day, residual.earners, or get in our university where I advise you to. I mean, where I can mentor you. Go to residualearnersuniversity.com and join a team of winners. Come on, baby, do that. Try us out. Try our university out. I'm telling you, you'll love it. You'll love it. Oh, my gosh. Running with winners is fun, baby. Running with losers is draining. Running with winners is fun. And we got winners. So go to residualearnersuniversity.com and join us. Oh, my gosh. By the way, I said this earlier, but I'll say it one more time here, where I'm going to give away another 50 copies of my book. Give away 50 copies of my book. Monday, we'll pull them Monday afternoon, so 2 days from now. If you want to get in the running for a free book, I'll even pay the shipping. Hit follow right here. So hit follow. Did you hit follow? Come on, hit follow. All right, now, go to our podcast channel. So go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners, hit subscribe, and then click on any podcast, click on any video, go to the comment section and write free books. And Monday we'll pull 50 names out, huh? We will pull 50 names out. There's Zandra. Good morning, Zandra. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Zandra, man, Zandra's in our university, I'm telling you guys. And Zandra is starting businesses and running businesses and scaling businesses because she jumped in our university and started growing as a person. Oh my gosh, if you haven't done it yet, do it now. Go to residualearnersuniversity.com. Also, guys, if you want to know my story, somebody just asked, how did I make money? Well, I was in the ghettos. I literally grew up in the ghettos. I taught school, did that for 16 years. I was the basketball coach at Lakeview High School for 16 years. And from there, we came from the ghettos, taught school. My old high school coach brought me a network marketing business. It exploded. I became the number one earner. To this day, I'm still the number one earner. 21 years later, I have made millions of dollars with it, and that was the game changer. From there, we bought car dealerships and printed circuit board companies and logistics companies and auto transport companies and car washes and real estate. And now we're getting in the franchise business. I mean, I love business. I love being an entrepreneur. And I see where some of you guys are asking about the network marketing. If you want to know how I made millions of dollars in network marketing, direct message me. Again, I don't pitch it on here. I'm not really ignoring you guys. I don't talk about it on here. So direct message me and I'm happy to share what I did. Anyway, well, guys, in 10 minutes, I'm starting a Zoom for that network marketing business. So I've got to jump off here and I'm going to do a Zoom here in about 10 minutes. But again, if you want to get in the running for my free book, Monday, we're going to pull 50 names. Just simply hit follow. All you guys hit follow real quick. Now go to our podcast channel. Go to YouTube. Type in Residual Earners on our podcast channel. That'll pull it up. Go to YouTube. Type in Residual Earners. Pull up our podcast channel. Hit subscribe. Then go into any podcast. Click on any podcast, any video, and go to the comment section and write free books. And Monday, we'll pull 50 names out. If you want to hear more about network marketing, direct message me. And if you haven't joined our university, do it now, guys. I really mean it. If you're wanting to change your life and take it to the next level, jump in our university and try us out. Residualearnersuniversity.com. I will mentor you. I will help you. You and I can get on the phone. We can talk. I mean, I'll do whatever I need to do to help you be a success. Well, all right, guys. God bless you. I'm going to jump off here and I got to get going. I got 10 minutes to get on my next Zoom. So I will do that, but I'll be back in the morning. I know it's Sunday, but I'll be back. I'll do a short live. I say a short one. I usually go an hour and a half or 2 hours, but anyway, I'll do a shorter live and we'll do that tomorrow morning. So God bless you. Love you. Again, if you hadn't joined our university, go do it now. Residualearnersuniversity.com. Come on, baby. Run with winners. All right. See y'all tomorrow. God bless you. You guys over here on YouTube, I'm excited about y'all being here too. So come on. We'll be back tomorrow doing it again. I appreciate you. Man, let's do it, huh? Let's do it. Oh my gosh. Let's do it. Join our university. Let me get to know you better. Residualearnersuniversity.com. All right, guys. We will talk to y'all later.